Hey guys, Tasha here, and I have February 2025's breakdown for my letter writing income. So you're going to want to watch this whole video so you get the whole breakdown. Sorry if I sound awful, and I'm also looking not so great. I've had the flu this past weekend, so I'm still recovering from that. Alright, so for the month of February, I got I got drops from three different sweepstakes: CC, LL, and H5. I'm not saying the names of the companies anymore because there's been issues on here. Anyways, so I got a total of 192 letters from CC credited to me, 176 from LL, and H5 I got 25. That's a total of 393 letters that I had drops for. That is a total of $1,915 that was dropped onto my account to play and then convert. $1,915. All right, that's pretty awesome. So 393 letters. At that point in time I was trying to do 100 letters a week. I've since upped that to 125 a week since January. This week might be off because I've been sick, but so that's about right. You're probably gonna hear the kids running around a little bit. School vacation as well. Anyways, so of the 1,915 that I got dropped after converting through games, which I did spend, what did I put down? 14 hours converting, which is playing games on these sweepstakes websites, which I do on my phone. I don't use my computer usually. I do it on my phone, so I do it in bed, before bed, do it in the morning when I wake up, do it while I'm watching shows. So I'm like passively doing it. I'm not really putting a lot of effort into it, but I did put 14 hours down for that. After converting, though, I ended up cashing out to my bank account $2,490, which just off the top of my head is like 125% return. That is a really good month for me. When I did first start writing in May, I was making always over what I got dropped. There was a few months towards the end of the year where I was not, and I would say my average is more about 90% return on my drop. So getting over 100% was definitely like top tier for February. So let's break down how much supply cost was for me. So my supply cost is significantly different than what I'm sharing, but let's say I'm paying 2 cents per index card that I need to use, 5 cents per envelope, and then the current forever stamp price is 73 cents per stamp, which would be 80 cents per letter, which would put my supply cost for 393 letters at $314.40 to write these 393 letters. Which, if you subtract that from the 2,490, that'll bring us to $2,175.60, which is still over my dropped amount after the cost of supplies. I will say that my cost is more like 30 to 40 cents per letter, but that's because I do get my stamps through a different company, and I've never had an issue with them. I've been using them since around June-ish last year. Never had an issue with any of my letters going out, but it's all up to you, all your discretion, whatever. But I do have them in my Patreon, which is linked in my bio for the Patreon group members. Anyways, so that puts us at $2,175.60. So I average between 8 to 10 letters an hour. I put down 9 letters an hour because I have a very hard time focusing. So if you're like me and you have a little bit of an ADHD thing going on, or you got kids, or you're doing other things, you're probably not going to be able to focus as well either. So I would average about 9 when I'm not focusing, and I will say I'm doing this very passively, watching TV, taking care of the kids, getting up, doing things. I'm not doing this. Like, I might be doing it the whole day, but I'm not sitting there doing it the whole day if I'm doing it that way. I usually try to focus 3 hours in the morning if I can and keep it at that. But when I'm catching up, it's more. Anyways, so that would put us at 44 hours just writing letters for the month of February, and 14 hours, like I said, converting, which would put us at 58 hours that I put into the letters that I was credited for, which would bring us, if you do the total after expenses, to $37.51 an hour. I don't know about you, but averaging $37 an hour for something that I'm doing when I feel like doing it and working around my schedule, like, I don't know, it's great. I don't know, it's great. I don't know who wouldn't want to do it, and the startup cost is literally the supplies. That is the startup cost. I will say it does take about 3 months to get your first drop on average from when you send your first batch of letters. So you do need to like write consistently so that you get consistent drops when they start happening, which is what I did. And I'm not a patient person, and I was able to do that. Guys, sorry. Like I said, I'm getting over the flu. I'm wearing a muumuu under this. Don't judge. Anyways, so if you're interested in learning more about letter writing, which is my biggest side hustle I'm doing currently right now, it's my number one side hustle in terms of income return. You can check it out in my Patreon, which is linked in my bio. And I have a membership group. You can go in there for free, or you can do the paid membership. I also have an ebook in there, which you can also get, which is fun. And honestly, it's way cheaper than the $200 course everybody's doing. There's a $25 ebook, or you can do $10 a month for the group. And you can talk to me, ask questions. I answer questions. You can message me. I'm like your one-on-one coach. But overall, yeah. So I hope you enjoy this. This breakdown, I love numbers. I love seeing them on my calculator. This will be posted here on TikTok and in my group as well. So thank you. I'll see you guys next time.